What's up? Fear will destroy a black man's mind. There's many times in my life as a black man where the source of why I didn't do things was fear. Fear of being myself, fear of being creative, fear of sharing my mind, fear of going in a direction where that's what I wanted to do in life, but I didn't do it because everybody else said that that wasn't right. And I was basically just pressured into going another way, and it wasn't the people who pressured me. It was my fault because I was too afraid to just be myself and stay in tune with who I was. And I've also, you can also apply this when it comes to dating, when it comes to girls and stuff. A man has to be confident, man. A man has to know he's confident, even at times when he doesn't even have a reason to be confident. A man got to be confident because I'd rather be a man losing in life and still be confident than being a man losing a life and be fearful, right? Even if you lose in life, don't doubt yourself. Don't keep looking down at yourself, right? Because the mentality of a winner is a confident man, is a strong man. He's not scared of anything. He's smart and he's intelligent, but he's not scared of anything. When you get in the mentality where you're scared, that's when your relationships are going to suffer. That's when your own sanity is going to suffer, and the quality of your life is going to suffer. And there's so many things in the black community where they make us scared. And one thing I want to point out is that we don't have to be scared when it comes to being ourselves as individuals, when it comes to us as a community, because one thing they try to play on us is that these other races of people are more powerful, right? They're more powerful. And let me break this down. You're not more powerful because you have more weapons. You're not more powerful because you have more material things. No, the true essence of power is your will of mind and your ability to come together and stand on something and be purposeful and fight for something and have a will where you're going to die behind what you believe in. You're going to die behind your purpose in life. That's what really makes us strong. That's what really makes us powerful. But you can't be like that if you have if you think you're inferior and you're led by fear, right? And even in my life, man, I'm starting to understand it's the guys who go out there and embarrass themselves that really have a quality and a good life because they're just not scared. They're gonna do what they want to do regardless, right? It's not about thinking about it so much. Go out there and do what you want to do in life. The more you sit back and you stay in your own shell and you stay trapped in fear, nothing won't change for you. Nothing won't change for your community. It takes a lot of men waking up and doing things that people ain't never seen before for something to really happen. And guess what? It's gonna be pushback. It's gonna be people who gonna laugh at you. It's gonna be people who gonna just disagree with you. It's gonna be people who are gonna try to embarrass you and make you look bad and make your name look bad, right? And that's something we have to understand. Any man that has power, any man that rises to power, he's gonna face criticism. He's gonna face people trying to embarrass him. He's gonna face people looking at him sideways, right? And this is something that I really talk to myself when I'm talking about this because it's unbelievable how much I've went through things in my life because I was scared, because I was in fear. But I can't live like that my whole life because I'm going to suffer and the quality of my life is going to go down the longer and longer I stay in fear because I have dreams and I have goals. A man who has a mentality where he wants to be somebody is very valuable, but that can't go into reality if he has a block and he has a wall of fear over it. When that wall of fear is over it, your mentality and your dreams and the things you want to see in the world will never come into the actual reality when you let fear stop you, when you let fear block you chasing it and you trying to put it in physical reality. Now, when we really look at things, black people, black men are so powerful, man. But a lot of the times We think things can't change because we think somebody is more powerful than us. We think somebody is superior than us. And we think that somebody can just do anything they want to us. And that's not the case. And we can't have that mentality. We have to have the mentality of people who are warriors, people who can get up and do something about it. And I think a lot of the times in the black community, we don't find that. We don't find a lot of men like that, right? We may find men who might be physically strong and look like a warrior, but mentality, a lot of us aren't. And we need to be like this most of all towards defending our community and towards having our community rise and not letting anybody infiltrating us, anybody trying to take over us, anybody who's trying to be a leader of us and they're not us, right? And that's the important thing, man. And I think that there's so many things in a world where fear fear is everybody's leader. In the black community, a lot of times fear is the thing that controls us and we don't control it, right? When really the fear is something that is a lie. It's a lie that the enemy puts there to say, "Oh, you can't do anything. If you do something, we're gonna go against you." And it's really the fear of going into the unknown that we have a problem with. But what we don't understand, change and the betterment of our community doesn't happen if we stay in the same place. And this goes back to us as an individual. If you only do what you're comfortable with and you only stay in your comfort zone, no improvement will happen. Nothing good will happen, right? No actual significant change or improvement will happen when you stay in your comfort zone and you just do the same thing every day and you're not trying to change, you're not trying to improve, you're not trying to expand, then you'll stay in the same place. You'll never make progress, right? And I think that that's something I've had to learn in my life with many different aspects when it came to the gym, when it came to, talking with girls, dating, when it came to, I feel like with money and things like that, you have to be able to go out and do things you ain't never did before. And at times be willing to learn, be willing to grow. Don't just think because you failed one time that that's it. No, that's not how we should live. We should live where we're going to go towards our goal and we're going to get our goal in life. No matter how many times we fail, we're going to get back up again. We're going to try, we're going to learn, and we're going to keep growing. Because failure is just a learning experience. Failure is growth. Failure is growth. And when you really embody that failure is growth, you're always going to win. Only time failure is when you let the failure be a failure. You don't have to never let failure be a failure. You can always let failure just be growth if you don't stop. So that's the thing that I really wanted to say. That's all I got to say. Peace out.